Hello everyone and welcome back to the Hobby Haven. We're on day 2 of Hobbymas, and today, I don't know if it's kind of obvious, but today we're doing some stocking stuffer ideas. So this is just a layout of a few options that I have, but I'm going to go through it more in the base of, I guess, a hobby, hence our Hobbymas time, but our theme more so, rather than like what I think mom or dad or gender or child, all that kind of thing. I don't like that as much because I'll be honest, I put a lot of toys in my own parents' stocking stuffers because I think I try to connect with their childhood and what maybe things they would have had when they were younger or themes or that kind of stuff. So anyways, we're just going to go with generalized kind of themed things. So we've got some collector, some kind of paper crafter or just crafter in general options, some gamer options. So yeah, let's get going. This is going to be so much fun. Alrighty, we're going to start with the gamer one. Yes, this is my stocking from childhood. This one was actually my grandma's, but I'm using it as my one for our cat. So there's toys in there already. So, but this gamer one, it really speaks to me the most, and my husband definitely. So these packs of cards that we have, they're actually ones I've put in stockings in the past. My husband's put in stockings in the past, so they are still sealed boxes because of value purposes. So yeah, so let's just do a quick run through. So these guys actually are from Dollar Tree. I bought them recently, so they are still there. And I do live in Canada. I'm pretty sure I've said that a few times, but I live in Western Canada, so it all depends on the store, right? As we know in the past, I've really learned that with Dollar Tree, is it all depends on the store. So, but yes, our Dollar Tree is up to $1.75 for our items, but they're still super cute. And you may not be the trading card gamer, you might be a board game gamer, you might be a video game, but these I just find are like nostalgia, like cool little nostalgia ones. There's also a break the ice one, or don't break the ice. Don't break the ice, yeah. So these actually little mini guys, without doing any spoilers to family and friends, you may see some of these items potentially in your stocking. So, but these micro ones are cute ones that I do want to add into like my parents or my, potentially my husband's as like nostalgia kind of ones that they played growing up. So, yeah, so these ones, I just feel like for the theme of gaming, they're super cute to add in and reasonably priced. This is a magnetic backgammon set. The pieces are all inside. I've had this for a few years, but I know that they do still sell them. You can get them at Walmart, and probably on Amazon, definitely. I've seen them at Canadian Tire. I got mine at a toy store that I worked at years ago. So, but I have seen them since then. So there's a backgammon, there's a chess, and a snakes and ladders. So, yeah. And then the dice, they're just random. I'll show you our container of dice, guys. This is insane. So this whole monster is our dice. And they're just ones that we get from sets, and like these are from ETB, Pokemon, and things like that. So, but they're super cute to add in to stockings, especially for someone that maybe doesn't have them, or if you are someone who's a gamer, right? And you want to add to even these items, you could give these as gifts. Like, it doesn't have to be stocking. Yes, a stocking is a gift. It can be, most of the time, it adds up, right? It can be quite pricey. So I try to find, the reasonable things as well as some other items. Yeah, so the dice, stay on track, Grace, goodness. It's all too exciting. The dice are just a cute thing, add to a gift or add to the stocking for your gamer, as well as, well, mainly for your gamer, right? But someone who does board games, they're good for the trading card games because they're like life counts. People will use them as life counts. That's what this one is specifically. So even video game, it just looks cute on their desk. right? You want like a cute setup on your desk. So some of these would be kind of set up. This one specifically could be kind of set up and displayed. Same with the Hungry Hippo one, maybe Kerplunk, you know, that kind of thing. I like these little Minecraft figures. If you haven't seen my channel before, I discussed one time, I forget what video it was now, but I discussed that I did for my husband's birthday, I did a Minecraft themed party. So I picked these up actually at Dollar Tree. I got all the characters, the Creeper, the Ender Dragon, is that what his name is? The Enderman, and was that it? Yeah, and then Steve and the pig. So the other guys I've put away and I can't find them right now. But these are cute to add to the stocking stuffer because their packaging is just small. This is actually how, sorry, I'm having to lean down a lot. This is how they come normally. So we will showcase this in another category, but they will fit nicely inside. So, but yeah, that's the packaging they come in. And I've still seen them at Dollar Trees. So these are just different flesh and blood. This is actually sleeves. So any Dragon Shield branded sleeves, they get the cute image on the front. You can either get the real nice image on the front, you can get colors, you can, if you know someone's favorite color, can buy them a pack and throw it in. These are sold usually at game stores, but I think you might be able to find them at Walmart, maybe. Might even be just Amazon would be another one too. Not a better one, but another option. Also, these are like penny sleeves. That's what my husband refers to them as. They're just super thin, but they're good at protecting your cards when you're going to put them in the binders, right? Or in your decks and things like that. So these are reasonably priced. Sometimes these guys can be like 16 to 18 and up. Because these, I can't open this box to show you because it's a collector's one. So I'm assuming they're more than just like 18. So, but these guys can be pretty reasonable. I'm thinking around 5 to 8, maybe. But they're really good for the collector or the gamer in your family, the trading card gamers. More so, if you are someone that collects, I just found this out recently. If you are someone that collects sports cards, you can't use this one specifically because they have rounded edges. It's hard to tell, but they have rounded edges, I think. Or maybe this is a sports card one. No, this might be a sports card one. I think it's this one. So just know that some of the trading card sleeves, they're specific to like Flesh and Blood, Lorcana, Pokemon. I tried mixing a few there. Magic the Gathering, those kind of ones. And then the sports card ones can be a little bit bigger. So make sure if you're at a game store and you're giving sports cards, check with the game store associate and let them point out the right one for you. Just so you want to make sure that you're giving a gift, it's going to work for said person, right? The Lorcana set does fit. These are the pre-made decks. So we bought them a while back, I believe. But I love like the Scrooge and that. So you know what's kind of in it. It's not really a mystery. But pre-made decks for playing, that's mainly for that. This is just a basic Bicycles playing card set. My husband got it for me for the Disney 100, but you can buy any packs of playing cards. Dollar Tree sells playing cards. You know, Walmart and I'm sure in the US, like Target and places like that do. Playing cards can be beneficial for your gamer as well as just anybody. The camper in your life, you want to bring some cards with you, keep them in their car for if you get stuck on the side of the road. Come on, guys, you got to be creative when it comes to playing cards. Even your crafter, I'll probably set these out again when I get to my crafting layout, you know. So it's a universal multi-use item. So, and fits, you know, it's always what fits, right? Like this is a standard size, I believe, standard size stocking. This one is quite small. It's quite narrow. So fitting anything in can be quite tough. So like the playing cards, those would fit. This guy might fit. It could be a bit snug. But this is an armory deck for Flesh and Blood. You would purchase this. And I believe I bought this for my husband last year. That's what he said and I don't remember. So anyways, they do fit. So, oops. Yeah. So, and then these little Blitz decks. These are all decks and things you can grab at game stores. So I didn't have any wrapped Pokemon or wrapped Magic to showcase those, but we got, my husband loves Flesh and Blood. I like Lorcana, so, you know, we got a few options just to showcase to you kind of the items you can use. And then chocolate coins, they're going to appear in every selection because chocolate coins are adorable. This can be used as like a cute kind of theme for gamers, as like the coins from Mario or something. You know, you're trying to stick to a theme. Potentially you might be just focusing on one theme for your stocking. I've seen people do it. It's really cool. You got to get creative with what you have, right? Or what you can find. I always think the saying where it's, you got to find the perfect gift, the perfect stocking stuffer. Guys, that doesn't exist. This could be the perfect thing. You might put something like this that's only $1.75 in Canada. Only $1.75. You put it in the stocking. You might buy them some like more expensive things. You might add in gift cards or something like that. But this might be their favorite gift. You have no idea. So that's why I always think, you think of something cute, throw it in, see what happens, right? See if, unless you know them particularly and they're really not into like toys, this might be seen as toys maybe, then you stick to the other items. But also, I guess another gamers thing you could add, which I do not have here, is you could add a Steam gift card for playing like just playing games online and things like that. You could add in Steam gift cards, which you can find at Walmart and in Canada, GameStop. I don't know if it's still available in the US. But Steam gift cards, you could do and a drink of theirs. You know, if they like to sit and video game and stuff like that, they love having a certain pop as their favorite, or an energy drink. You could throw that in. You could put in some fuzzy socks, or maybe I was gonna say PJ pants, but that could be more of a gift. Like, there's so many things you can focus around when it comes to the gamer in your life, or even the book nerd in your life, right? You get them like a book lamp. You throw that in, like the little clip-on ones. You get some fuzzy socks, some chocolate coins. Lots of options. Okay, enough rambling about the gaming. We got a few more categories to cover. I think this is such a cute setup. Oh my gosh. Yes. I'm literally, some of these items might even end up in my own. So anyways, next one. And now we have some like self-care items. This isn't really a theme. It's just things to throw into your gamer, your book lovers, your paper craft, creative person's stocking, your outdoorsy camper, not crafter, camper person. These are all just like sprinkled in ideas that I add in. Some of these are actually for my stocking. But normally, Kate, my husband, this makes it sound like my husband doesn't add anything. He does. He does add some cute things into my stocking, but I tend to, when I'm out shopping at Dollar Tree, if I see cute things, it's like, okay, well, it might be gone by the time he comes. So I'm just going to pick it up for myself. So anyways, we'll do a quick little run through. So I like the little tissue packs. These are lifesavers when you, on the go, you know, for the on the go, and they're cute. So I have the Jurassic World set from Dollar Tree and the Crayola one. I've also seen LOL dolls, Barbie, Paw Patrol, so can go and have a check for those ones. Just some basic cute little socks. These are little bunnies. These are from Dollar Tree. My mom has a set that I think is a bunny. These are cats. Yes. She has a bunny set, and she says they're really soft, really cozy socks. Fuzzy socks work, but I don't have any in a package, and I don't want to just look like I've got, you know, used things around. But yeah, so fuzzy socks also are a good option. Just a little small travel, like hand lotions, any travel things, guys, like little shampoos, even deodorants. Like, if you know the person you're gifting to, will they be offended if you gave them like deodorants or body wash and things like that without thinking that you think they smell. You know, that kind of, know the person you're gifting to. That's the biggest thing. These little face mask gift sets. I always like these guys. Personally, I can't use the creative scented ones. I can only use the tea tree because I have some acne issues and things like that. So these ones would just set off my acne in the worst way. So, but these are good for, and there's 2 in here. So 2 individual face masks. So it was a good gift to give for that one. These makeup, I don't know if you've ever used them, but these are the makeup vanishing towels. All you need is water, and it works like you're using the Micellar waters. Oh my gosh, I can't say them. But like a makeup liquid remover. This works just the same, even though it's just a cloth and all you do is wet it. And then I just air dry it and I hand wash it the odd time, you know, when it gets disgusting with mascara on and things. So that's Dollar Tree. These little guys are cute. This is like the little, put your serums in and stuff, and then your little cotton pad on top and pump the item out. My mom, I remember years back, bought one of these. It was bigger, from Sephora, and she said it was expensive, and like we got them all in our, or I think my sister only got one, but yeah, pricey. And then all of a sudden I see them at Dollar Tree. I think I saw them last year, but I did see them again this year, so that was actually a last year's purchase. But and then these little masks, these ones are from Shoppers Superstore, but I like the ones that have the little turn cap. Because I like more using it as like the mud clay style rather than the sheet. So personal preference, right? The little lip smackers, this was from last year, I believe, but I still use it. So it's a cute little holiday kisses one. If you saw my Declutter With Me part 1, I showcase a Hello Kitty tin with some lip balms in, little lip smackers. Those tins are sold at Walmart during Christmas time. So where I live, they're $5. Where you live, they could be cheaper or more expensive, you know. But it comes with 3 little ones, and they do fit inside the stocking. So these lip balms, these are for me, and they're for my stocking. I had to have them because I love the book theme on the packaging. I love the little strawberry. So they are a color, so we'll see how well that goes. If it's too strong, you know, we'll see how well that goes. So I got the red one and the pink one, and this brand is Ione from Dollar Tree. And then finally an eye mask and just some little hand lotions. So these are a pack from Winners. My mom bought them for me last year, but they're still good. And it was like an 8-pack. And I love this brand, Cath Kidston. Beautiful. And then just an eye mask. Everybody needs an eye mask. Personally, I don't use them as much, but I know if I needed it, it's good to have one. So there's your little self-care items. Again, not specific to one hobby, but pick and choose, right? You add it in for someone you know that, you know, they sit and game and they need a lip balm, or they want to read and wear a face mask and have a little box of tissues, a little thing of tissues beside them when they start crying because their book boyfriend chose someone else. Anyways, we're not butthurt at all. It's okay. Alrighty, next theme coming up. And here's for the crafter then in your life. If you've seen my style of videos before, you know this is literally the heaven. This is the heaven of a stocking for me. You know, add in a bit of the gamer one for fun and some self-care, of course, and things like that. But this one's where it's at, guys, okay? So let's get going. Okay, so first thing, I actually found, I pulled them out already and put them in actually a Grinch-themed Ziploc bag I got from Dollarama. These are vinyl stickers that I found at Walmart. They had Grinch and they had Stitch. I don't know why they bothered with doing the Stitch, because the Grinch sold right away and the Stitch had so many left. Granted, I'm not the biggest fan of Stitch. Sorry to anybody that is. But if you go to Walmart, you might find some Stitch ones, because there was a bunch of them when I went. So this was this background thing is actually the paper that was in this little open space. But then you get all these adorable stickers. So they're just large size stickers. I'm actually going to use them in, because I've already written out my Christmas cards, so that's a little too late now. But I'm actually going to use them in my daily planner that I started in yesterday's video. So yeah, I want to use them right away. They do feel very thin and flimsy, a lot thinner than these like kind of vinyler ones. Even though it says vinyl, they do feel a little cheaper. So I would say if you get them, make sure you use them this season, because they may not be sticky next season. And if they aren't, you can just glue stick them down. So, you know, it's not the end of the world, but yeah, so those are a cute option. The packaging should fit. Oh yes, it will. Perfect. And then I did showcase this, but you could get a pack of vinyl stickers. AliExpress is a good spot. Amazon, my mom bought these. Nope. Yep. Last year for me. I was going to say, I think it was actually my husband that bought them, but it's a selection of just book-themed stickers. So I just grabbed a few and set them around, but I've used them throughout the year. So, and they are still sticky. So this pen is at Dollar Tree. I do actually have one opened already that I've been using, but I bought another one, I believe for a family member. So this will go in their stocking, but it does work really well. So I do love that pen. And yeah, Dollar Tree for that one. This one I showed in a recent haul video. This was at Dollar Tree. It's just some Hello Kitty poster packs. Those are the prints you get, and perfect for journaling and paper crafts. These little to-go carry-along ones come with markers, stickers, and coloring sheets. So it is taped. I don't want to, but yeah, you get some little activities. You get some cute, like, festive stickers. So these are fun to add into stockings, but I'll be honest, I would rather get them, say, as an Advent item during the season, so you can use them in your paper crafts for the season. So Dollar Tree does carry just generalized ones of these, like outside of the season. Normally, I haven't seen them this year though, but you know, each store is so different, like we've said. So these two, the Grinch as well, it's so cute, the packaging. But the Grinch one too is from Dollar Tree. So you get the cute stickers at the front and then some fun papers to color. So those are Dollar Tree. The roller glue, guys, we know my love for it and the fact I use way too much of it, but these come in good size packs, 10, 8, maybe 20 ones off Amazon. So, and they work really well. These are really good for stocking stuffers. Honestly, if my stocking is all roller glues, I'll be just fine. This little stylus pen, this one I bought for myself. So they also had some Mickey Mouse, they had some Spider-Man, they had some, I think there was a Stitch one. So this is Dollar Tree. And this was just last week. So couple weeks ago actually. So, you know, it's new. Glue sticks speaks for itself. Throw those in. Again, we see the playing cards. We've been through that, but we know what playing cards are utilized for in our paper crafts, right? This pack I got last year, this little matching, any matching games, any flashcards that are holiday themed. Perfect for your crafter. They're just amazing for your crafter. So, I think so. And then, yes, chocolate coins. Same with, I didn't mention it in the self-care. Chocolate is a form of self-care, guys. Chocolate, candies, your friend's favorite, friend, family, whoever you're gifting to's favorite treat, throw it in. It's a form of self-care. Scissors, maybe try to keep them in the packaging. I don't have any right now in the packaging, but this brand is really nice. The Fiskars brand's really good. Even, I'll be honest, even the Jot brand at Dollar Tree is a really nice pair of scissors. Maybe, you know, after a couple years, they may not be as nice, but I just got some just this last couple months and they're really good. The Scotch brand of scissors is really good. So you can go high end. I see these as high end because they can be 15, 25, depending where you get them and the size and the style. So, same with the Scotch ones, can be more than just, you know, a couple bucks. But then the Dollar Tree Jot brand ones, those are only going to be $1.50, $1.75, depending where you live. And, those were just fine. So yeah, so there's kind of some options for the crafter in your life. And now I got just some cute toys and fun things that you can add in for any theme and your collector. So, and just some final items. These can be mixed in with the themes we've chatted about. They can be their own thing, you know, it's just lots of unique items to pull from. So these little mini guys, these are from mini, but the mini stockings, not Minnie Mouse, the tiny stockings. These are from Dollar Tree. So I have a Minnie Mouse one, I have Spider-Man, I also have Mickey Mouse. I actually bought them to use potentially for like a place setting, and you put like your utensils in and like slide a napkin folded in that behind it, and then the person gets to keep this, and you add maybe a couple Lindt chocolates or something like that to it, or some gold coins. Gold coins, guys, I just love them. I literally am gonna cut the packaging open and like throw it in the bottom of like my husband's stocking and my mom's little gifts and things like that. So I just love them. Love the tradition in the sense of the gold coins. So anyways, or else you can just buy this guy and fill it with, say, a small gift that you want. Say, like I know my mom, the odd time she would give like a cute necklace or something and she would add it in. So maybe if you have like a fragile gift or something, you want to slide this in so it stays a little bit more protected, and then when Christmas morning, you're not like rummaging around inside of it and end up breaking something or damaging it or whatever. So these are cute. They slip right inside of it. You know, you can even have it poke out a little bit in the top, whatever works for you. Or if you want just this size only for a stocking, and that's fine too. You don't have to go medium size. You don't have to go monstrous. You can go whatever size you want. You can rip the packaging off of these little figure guys from Dollar Tree, toss them in, add some candy, gold coins. So lots of options, guys, and it's no shame. You do whatever you want. You be creative however you want. So anyways, enough preachiness, Grace, goodness. So this little guy's actually, I don't have the, I guess, casing it was in, but this was the Playmobil Kinder Surprise. So I got Aquaman and then the female Aquaman, I'm sorry, I don't know her name, the one that I think Amber Heard played in the movie. Is that who played it? I never saw the Aquaman movie, sorry. But yeah, like they're very cute. They're little Kinder eggs, perfect for the stocking. Again, they're a little more fragile, so you could, like we said, use the little tiny ones. These little glow stickers, very 90s. These are so cute. I've had them now for a couple years. I got them at just a Dollar and More store that's around my home. Not at Dollar Tree, but I have seen glow stars and glow like wall decor items at Dollar Tree, Dollarama, Walmart, places like that. I'm sure Amazon, you could probably get a whole bundle of them. And yeah, they do fit. And personally, I want to pull these out and stick them on my own wall because myself and my husband love dinosaurs. This little squishy guy, you can actually hear him. He's adorable. And I love how kind of big he is, and he's very squishy. This was at Dollar Tree, and I've seen other like boba looking ones. I got him because he's a cow, and I love cows. The little train, builder train. This is for me. I love trains. So I don't know why I'm even more on a train kick now, but so cute. So this is just a little building set. Comes. These are the other options. These would be perfect for all ages, honestly. Most would probably say just kids, but no, all ages, guys. You can put them on your desk at work. You can put them on your craft table, your gamer station, your centerpiece on your dining table. Like, you could be so creative. And that's why I don't like to do like by age, because this is stuff I want in my own stocking. And I don't know if that makes me sound weird, but I just love little toys. That sounds weird. That does sound weird, but this one I saw recently. So this is a train convoy, and you get a mystery guy in it. So those are all your options. And this was at Dollar Tree. Is that guy train? I think so. Just a part of it. But you can literally see the one you're going to get, or at least close enough to. So I'm hoping it's this green one, or if it's that, I think it's the one here, this evergreen. But anyways, this is for me. This was Dollar Tree in their toy section. These were new, guys. I have never seen The Nightmare Before Christmas. So this Santa Jack, is that his name? Yeah, it's Jack. I don't know why. I'm having a mental break here. Yeah, so the Santa Jack, this one's for me. But I did purchase this one for my sister-in-law, so this one is hers. So I just thought I'd show it just for the other options. And on the back, they did have the other options at my store. Sally was so cute. I may go back and hunt for Sally, but they had Oogie Boogie, they had Zero, so yeah, lots of options, but they only had one of this Jack left, same with the Santa one, so I made sure I grabbed those right away. These ones, the Jurassic World, they only have the 3 options, the Indominus Rex, the T-Rex, and Blue. These are actually going in my husband's stocking, so spoiler alert, husband, they're going in your stocking. Mainly to just put up in his gaming space once we get it all organized. I'm struggling to put words together today, guys. I'm sorry. But, yeah, so those are, guys, you know, giving them to my husband, but let's be honest, they're for me. You know, that's just, they're for both of us, right? They're for everybody in the house. So both of us. This is just a cute little, like, fidgety, sticky crawlers. They're wall crawlers. Are they? Yeah, crawlers. So they also had astronauts. They had, like, farm animals, I think, or like safari animals. So there was a few options, but I just picked up the little dinosaurs. This is not going in anyone's particular stocking. I'm actually going to keep these aside for like a niece or nephew kind of little gift if I need to give one at some point. So that's not for Christmas, but that's a little stocking idea. And then, yeah, there's the others. So there's the T-Rex one. Honestly, I love the T-Rex. Very classic to the original. And then the Indominus Rex. I do love the Indominus from Jurassic World. So, and then this one is just one that I have had for a while now. The Sesame Street collection. I've heard of some people being unable to find them now. And I personally have not seen the Sesame Street figures since I originally grabbed them. I only grabbed the Oscar and the Big Bird for myself, and my mom grabbed the Elmo for a little family member. So, yeah, and I've pulled them out because, you know, childhood. So, the Big Bird one is not in here right now, but you know, things like that. These are the cutest things. You can add them to any person's stocking, even mom or dad, you know, like even the T-Rex, you could add to your parents. Maybe they grew up watching it. I know it only came out in the 90s, but yeah. Or they just really loved it when it came out and they just, you know, or they love dinosaurs in general. Same with the trains, any age. The squishies, they work at a desk job and they just get so frustrated with work and they just need to let it out on a squishy with a squishy, you know. So maybe not the glow stars as much, but you never know. Someone might want it in like a she shed or a man cave or a gamer's den or something. That's why I never like to stereotype on products. So anyways, enough of me rambling about stereotyping on products and things like that. That was the little Spider-Man. Isn't he cute? I did technically buy him for my husband, so I have a little idea for his stocking with that. So, yeah, I hope you enjoyed day 2 of Hobbymas. This one I've been looking forward to the most. Most of the items, I'll be honest, I had already. It was only the ones that I purchased recently, like some of these guys, the train, that kind of things. But I didn't buy them just to make the video. I bought them for gifts for family, and I thought, well, I'll just utilize what I've grabbed. So, yeah. And this is a new setting for me. I'm literally not near my craft table. It, yeah, the lighting on my webcam is just, oh, it's so bad. And the zoom, I knew it would be the hardest thing. So I like this. I'm hoping you like this kind of movement more rather than the kind of stagnant camera. And I'm hoping my hand's not shaking too badly. So, and yeah, these guys, the chocolate coins guys, these are at Walmart. I've seen them at Dollar Tree. Bulk barn, superstore, probably anywhere you shop, any grocery store you go to, they are there. So, and it's just a small pack. Like, it's so little, and it's still $2. Like, it is a little more expensive, I think, for the quantity that you get, and these are Canadian coins. There's a nickel. Nope, a quarter. I do live here, I swear. And then I believe the top is a loonie. Yeah. And the king is on the back. King Charles. So that's awesome, I think. Or is that the queen? Nope, that's King Charles. I'm sorry. I would love him if it was Queen Elizabeth as well, but either way. And yes, I am just sitting here. It's a trunk, guys. It's what I'm literally filming on, just with this super cute fuzzy blanket, and I just love it. So I've rambled enough. Thank you very much for watching, and tune in tomorrow for another Hobbymas episode on the Hobby Haven.